Welcome back to ShoeBoxTech. This is a quick video of how to fix an overheating graphics card. First, you want to take off the side panel and give your system a dust down and remove any excess particles. Remember to remove the GPU. There are some screws you'll need to take out, and on the PCI Express slot there's a little retention clip you want to push down with your finger in order to remove the graphics card. This is an ATI HD Radeon 5750 with a whopping 700 MHz processor and 1 GB of RAM. It's over 10 years old and it certainly was overheating. It goes in excess of 105 degrees Celsius there. So what you'll need is some cloths, cotton buds and some rubbing alcohol. So you want to start off by removing any screws that hold on the heat sink. These are usually on the back. There's 4 on this particular unit, along with some little washers as well that need to be removed. Store them carefully to the side. There's a cable powering the fan, so I just need to pop that off and remove that. And then I've got access to the heatsink and the GPU itself. You can see there the thermal paste is well used and well worn out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of the rubbing alcohol and I'm going to try and clean that off as best as I can. Try and get a nice, smooth, clean surface to reapply some new thermal paste. So just take your time on this. Don't use too much rubbing alcohol and just gently rub around the core of the GPU and remove it as best you can. This is where the cotton buds comes in really handy to get into the corners and the edges. Now that's done, I'm going to take my handheld hoover and I'm just going to hoover away any of the excess dust as best as I can, just being gently, not to disturb or break any of the components on there. And then I'll do the same on the heatsink fans, all the way around, just gently working my way through. Also on here there's 2 screws holding the actual heatsink onto the front plate of the fan. So I'm going to just take them 2 screws out and get access to the front of the fan where the blades are. Be careful with the blades because they are quite fragile. It's just thin plastic. Gently hoover that off again. Working my way around, removing as much of the dust and the particles. I'm going to take a cloth with some rubbing alcohol again to clean the blades in more detail. And here we go. I'm going to reapply some new thermal grease, thermal paste. Reassemble the fan in its correct location. You don't want to put too much on, just a pea-sized amount, tiny amount really. The pressure of the heatsink when the screws go back on is going to spread that thermal paste out around over the GPU. Gently lift it over and back on. Relocate the screws and screw it all back on nice and tight, and that's it. And there we have it, clean, dusted, and new thermal paste reapplied. So now we're just going to put the GPU back in. I'm going to slide it back into the PCI Express slot until it clicks. Put the screws back in, power the system on to test it and make sure the fan is actually still working and everything's okay. We're back here in the benchmark for a fair mark, and the GPU reaches a temperature of around 74, so that's a great improvement over what we had. The computer you see in this video is over 10 years old, and the CPU itself and heatsink around there is due a clean. So if you like these type of videos, please like and subscribe to ShoeBoxTech for more to come. Finally, we're back here in Fairmark with the GPU stress test. I had this running for some time, and the GPU reaches a maximum temperature of 92 degrees Celsius, which is still a big improvement over its 100 degree plus. And a few before and after. I would recommend this for anyone who's confident with dismantling electricals. Just take your time, it's easy to do.